we've had staffies before we had her, so she got brought up like we would a big dog.
I mean, I've taken a staffy off someone before and given it to my dad. I think I mentioned this to somebody recently. I took the dog away because that dog killed my cat, and my dad's two staffies kind of gave that staffy a lesson, and then pushed it down the pecking order. It learnt its lesson, or he learnt his lesson.
If it killed your cat, I'm surprised you didn't get it put down or something.
I'm not that kind of guy. I want the owner was the one that made the dog do that.
All right, fair enough.
As far as I'm concerned, and I'm a bit more vindictive. I'd rather harm the owner than I would the dog.
Yeah.
Or ask somebody else to harm the owner
for money.
Yeah, I mean, I feel a bit like that because our dog was attacked last May by another dog.
Oh.
Yeah, so huge vet bills, and it was a bank holiday Monday, which meant the vets was even more expensive.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah. We need the dog's NHS.
We do, but I mean, in the end, the guy who owns the dog paid the vet's bill. But good. I never want to go through anything like that again.
I do. We had to have one of the dogs here had to have some dental work, and I noticed how it was cheaper for that dog to have dental work than it was for me to get it done. To have one of my teeth fixed at a dentist. I feel like I should have gone with the vet. I actually have the dentist on Saturday to have a tooth right next to my wisdom tooth removed. Oh, I'm so nervous. I might use it as an excuse to claim disability. Which is nice to look transabled. Yeah. See, segue. I don't know how to start this subject. It was your idea. What did you want to talk about?
Yeah, go on.
The big one that bothers me is it dual shopping? The woman that blinded herself. No, she blinded herself.
Yeah, right. Okay, so
yeah, because I'm severely sight impaired.
She didn't do the act that blinded herself. I think she's the one that had the psychiatrist put the drainer in her eyes.
Psychologist has been struck off, I think, in 3 states so far. Apparently,
dude, that guy should be in prison.
Yeah.
There is when I heard about this, the first thing I thought was, okay, so she'd gone to a psychiatrist to get help, but then gone to the extent to find someone who would willingly break their oath and harm someone because they believed it was a treatment, or they just, or she just got lucked out and found someone who happened to be that kind of morally bankrupt.
I mean, from looking into it, as I said, the guy who did it has been struck off in, I think, 3 states so far. So shouldn't be practicing anyway.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think that when you hear about people who want to disable themselves, and you hear about it, you're like, so go seek help. Then she does go seek help and ends up being disabled anyway. And it's like, oh.
So what's the story? What's the story going on? I missed it.
A woman thought she was she should have been blind, so she got a psychologist that helped her get blind.
Yeah, that was.
But I noticed all these people who do stuff like this, they all live in cushy countries where they'll be supported for this stupid shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So see fucking Syrian refugees saying, "Oh, you know what? I think I should have been born blind," and start fucking pouring acid into their eyes. Yeah, fucking hell.
I won't be surprised if their fucking parents did. Son, we need more benefits. I'm gonna have to cripple you.
Yeah, why not? I mean, actually, that's something. It just reminds me of like our Tudor history. Families would have more kids so they can make more money, but then they'd struggle, so they'd have more kids to make more money.
I mean, I don't think
cannibalism.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone who willingly causes themselves harm should be given disability benefits.
No.
You know, I've got genuine disabilities, and I had to fight to get disability living allowance and stuff, and they wanted, letters from all my consultants and everything.
Yeah, I know about this stuff because of my mother, and like every few months she had to go in for checkups and be confirmed as disabled. And it's like, I'm sorry, how can you say she's not? The condition's pretty clear. But
Yeah.
the as far as that lady goes, I think she should be in a form of institution.
Yeah,
Because
she needs
yes, she may be
serious help.
comfortable and she may be happy with the person she is now, but as far as I'm concerned, she inflicted harm upon herself because she wanted to be disabled. Okay, now you get the privilege of living that out in a small room.
Yeah, I mean, I would give
Away from
anything.
all drain cleaner.
Yeah, I mean, I would give anything to get my sight back because I had to surrender my driving license. You know, I struggle going out on my own. You know, it's horrible, and it can be isolating at times. So why anyone would willingly do that to themselves?
Absolutely, that's the thing that pisses me off as well, because you've got so many people like yourself, you know, who fucking are blind, who are genuinely blind, or you know, struggle to see or whatever, and these people struggle every day, have fucking depression and all that shit. But here's this bitch with fucking perfectly good eyes, you know, saying, "Oh yeah, fuck that, drain cleaner."
I was destined to be blind.
Fucking just think of
The level of narcissism is astonishing.
Yeah, it's fucking just really irritating.
It's like, I can't get enough attention because I can see, so I know. For we know, yes, there may be some kind of mental disorder at play. Fine, but it's not a good enough excuse to validate what she did to then get this supposed better outcome.
Yeah,
I'd want to give her a sight back. I really would, and then put some goggles on her and glue them on so she couldn't fuck her eyes again.
Yeah, how is that even possible? Or
there are some procedures that are being worked on, but no, not yet.
Yeah, and it depends what's caused the blindness, because there are implants and stuff they can do to give people back, you know, a degree of their sight. I know they've done it at Moorfields in London, but the kind of problem.
Was that the guy with the eyes that gave him a spectrum of colours?
Yeah.
Was that? Yeah, I think I heard about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. I mean, the problem I've got, it wasn't actually correct. I'm 100% blind in one of my eyes, no colour, no light or dark or anything, because my retina is screwed. So that kind of procedure wouldn't work because you need the working retina joined to the optic nerve.
all right. And is that what made you sacrifice your driving license? Like, as soon as you lose one eye, is that it? Like, you lose your driving license?
No. If you've only lost sight in one eye, you can still drive. But my other eye, I've got like zero peripheral vision and, you know, loads of blind spots and stuff. So I would love to still drive, but the likelihood if I got behind the wheel again, I would probably kill someone.
Yeah, it's just I can't remember what sometime in school, but they mentioned that, like, obviously you have two eyes to judge distance.
Yeah.
So they said that if you lose, like, well, I don't know if they said, but I always assume if you lost one eye and you know you can't tell how far the car in front of you is, you fucking.
Oh, it screws your depth perception completely. I mean, there are still things that I struggle with, kind of 10 years later. You know, like filling up a cup and things like that. But, you know, your brain, it's amazing how much your brain kind of adjusts and compensates to the sight that you have left.
Yeah. That is weird. I imagine that you're like, I mean, obviously you've got a second eye that's a bit dodgy as well, but imagine like just losing one eye, you get a stronger. Because I got a friend of mine who's got a kid who has like a lazy eye, who was born with like a fucked eye.
Yeah.
And she actually had it when she was younger, and she's like sees perfectly now. But what they did was they gave him an eye patch to put over his good eye, and the idea is that as he grows up, his bad eye, he can't see fuck all when he puts this patch on. I imagine it's kind of like your situation now, in the sense that he's got like fucking his good eye's fucked, like just completely gone, and he's got a dodgy eye left.
Yeah.
And it's sort of slowly, as the months have gone on, this weak eye has got stronger and stronger, and it's sort of correcting itself as he's growing up, which I think is quite cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it is fucking cool. Yeah, it worked for her. She's got two perfectly good eyes now. Apparently, one still goes a bit lazy when she's tired, but I've never noticed it.
On the topic of this body dysphoria thing, I've posted a link to a website with these 8 stories. One woman got her legs, well, she wants both of her legs amputated because she's afraid of getting those thick veins older women get. So, yeah, the varicose veins. So, I mean, you must be proper either scared of something to want to get rid of your legs for something that's so.
That particular story is a supreme case of vanity. You're so afraid of growing
Yeah.
old and experiencing the aging process. Are you fucking kidding? I very recently discovered it's actually quite hard to wake up in the morning. Oh, shocker. I'm getting older. Before, otherwise, I could just jump out of the armchair and just go to work. No, now I actually have to stretch. It's like 5 minutes of my life gone. God. Do I now want to like never have to get out of bed again? Well, I would like that.
We're gonna have to
get that.
we're gonna have to amputate your spine, so you never have to get up again.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not forfeiting that. It's a valuable something.
Yeah. Fucking bit of a.
I'm saying I don't want to. I'm scared. I'm so scared of getting STDs. I don't want to have sex. Okay, well, we'll amputate your penis.
Yeah,
No
and it's
longer
like I never want cramp in my foot, so I'm just gonna fucking chop my foot off.
Oh my god, have you ever had cramp in your leg? Oh my god, it's so much pain.
I can't say I have, to be honest.
Oh, dude,
I have.
seriously,
I have. It's agony.
Sit on your chair, but like with your crossed legs and sitting on your ankles, and then after an hour, stand up, and you'll want to die.
I'm not that flexible.
Ah, it's so bad.
I've had
You're
that.
fucking-
I think there's something similar. If you drink a lot of whiskey and you don't get up at all for like 3-4 hours and you're just drinking the whole time, and jelly. We don't want to experience that, so we'll have to amputate your entire lower body so you don't have whiskey legs.
How do you stay sat down for 3 or 4 hours while drinking? Surely you need to get up for a piss. At
Other
some
people
point.
by the rounds.
Yeah, but like pissing. I need a piss.
Oh no, the
after
whiskey.
my
You don't,
few
drink,
drinks.
you don't have to drink anything else, just whiskey, and you don't drink much of it.
Okay.
It's not you getting pissed. It's basically because the rest of your body's mobile, your legs haven't moved, they've gone. It's like running a marathon. They turn to jelly if you don't properly keep them going. And I've done this before, by the way, and had to get on a bus. I had to have 3 people help me get on that bus. And then they left me on the top floor of the bus for 5 hours until my legs got feeling back in them.
Fucking hell! How long does this
Those
last?
cunts. Oh, my house.
I can't say I wouldn't have done the same thing.
Oh, I would have done the same thing. Fucking hell. I put one on the National Express bus and left him in Manchester. I live in the south. That's a long bus journey.
Speaking of drinking, though, one of my friends, when we first went out drinking together, when we were about 16, we had these banana shots. They smelled amazing. So we thought we'd have a big one. We had like a triple banana shot. They tasted, it's just horrible. It was one of the worst things I've ever tasted. And he fucking licked the curtain of the pub, and the curtain was dark brown, but after he was done licking it, it was like fucking like a light orange.
Oh, God.
It was disgusting. He had a massive fucking like film of fluff on his tongue.
Fucking
Lovely.
big up the fact
You know
you
what
went
he-
drinking when you were 16 as well. You fucking badass.
I mean, if he'd gone on Tumblr afterwards, he would have found out he could have his tongue amputated.
Because
And
it didn't feel right for 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's and honestly with all those people who keep saying these precious little stories, just attention-seeking fucks who just want to say it. I've got an anecdote relevant to this. Anecdotal evidence, everyone. You can listen and believe.
Boo.
There was a guy I was debating with, a member of the NUS back at my old uni, and he was talking about wanting to no platform people he didn't agree with, like Nigel Farage, and even then Donald Trump. Like, first of all, they won't come here because you're a retard, and second, I don't agree with no platforming. And they said yes, but I'm trans, non-binary, aromantic, asexual, and transabled. And I was like, I'm what?
That means nothing to me. Fuck off.
You could have simplified it with just saying I'm a spastic.
I actually replied with, firstly, trans, non-binary. I do not recognize your trans, non-binary status because that's not an identity. I don't need to know about your non-existent sex life while having candlelit dinners, and I have no idea what the fuck transabled is. But if you think you're disabled, you're gonna get really pissed off when I tell you I'm about to go on a nice little 5-mile walk around a whiskey distillery using my male privilege to drink.
Fucking pwned.
He got triggered as fuck. It was so funny.
So I never had any of this shit in college. My college was decent.
Oh no, this was on a Facebook message. I had left the uni 5 years early. I just saw him talking about his no platforming thing, and I was like, injecting thyself.
Facebook is the fucking worst.
Facebook
I don't
is
like
cancer.
Facebook at all.
No, it's
I
fucking-
actually once someone asked me what I was having for dinner on there, and I wrote faggots. I was banned.
Shit.
Fucking
Are you kidding me? I had faggots for dinner, okay? Oh dear.
Facebook is fucking. I avoid it nowadays. Now I'm on YouTube as well. I just fucking Twitter and that. There's just no reason to. There's no reason for me to go on Facebook anymore.
Fucking absolutely.
Yeah, I agree.
Before I used to go on there
Oh,
to
God.
like just wrestle spastics, but now I can go on YouTube to do that.
One of the things that annoys me the most about Facebook is one of my best friend's mother. She's a really lovely woman. I love her to pieces, but she retweets like those middle-class white women stories. You know, like the things that get posted with no evidence, and like all the mothers freak out about it, like how energy drinks fucking kill kids and playing too much video games cause blood clots and shit like that. And it fucking drives me insane.
If they think energy drinks kill, they should see the number I drink every day to keep myself awake.
I was like, I should be dead then if energy drinks kill people.
Yeah,
I need
I
them
mean,
to function like
I'm
a
the
human
same.
being.
Exactly.
I'm not dependent on them, but I drink the sugar-free versions because
I do.
To be fair, that's what a dependent person would say.
yeah, I know, right? Yeah, but I do like. I think they're quite tasty, actually.
Speaking of
Rockstar's
mums,
the best.
speaking of mums that
Hang on a
retweet
sec.
spasticated shit. Oh, look at that.
I was prepared.
Speaking of
Fuck
mums that retweet spasticated shit, right? I don't know if she's supposed to exist in the internet or not, or whether this was a genuine mistake. But fucking once I saw Chrisiosity's mum tweet Chrisiosity. She tweeted him saying, "Hi, Chris. I'm trying to get hold of you or something. It's your mum. I'm trying to get hold of you or something." In a tweet, and she replied, "Okay, please delete this." So I fucking went on. I didn't share her profile, obviously, or anything like that.
I need that for science.
But I went onto her profile, and honestly, it is just a fucking anti-Trump fuckfest. She's been on Twitter at that time. She hadn't been on Twitter.
Tell me, link it to me. I need it. I want to follow them.
I honestly don't know it. I can't remember it. It was fucking ages ago.
Actually, that's like the thing that went around about Anita Sarkeesian's father donating to the Trump campaign.
For real.
Donated $200, and that was all over Twitter. And I thought that if that's true, that's hilarious.
Yeah. But no, it was just everything she was retweeting was just what she did. She didn't even retweet stuff. She just at Donald Trump, "You're a piece of shit." At Donald Trump, "You're this, you're that." Like there was just every single tweet. It was fucking marvelous. But I thought, fuck, like you can see where Chrisiosity gets her views from.
Actually, it's one of the typical things. I certainly noticed that children differ greatly from their parents politically, and that seems to be every generation it happens.
I'm fairly similar to my parents politically.
I'm nothing like my parents.
Yeah, my parents are. Yeah, I'd say we're quite similar. We especially agree on like all this fucking.
As they got older, they became more and more conservative. So they were far less liberal than they were as they were younger, when they were younger. Whereas I've just always been very indifferent.
Yeah, my parents have always done better under a conservative government themselves. They're not rich or anything like that, but they're just the average working folk.
Do you think if the Conservatives win this next election, that they'll enable any policies that would push any policy or law that would legitimize the existence of these supreme narcissists, i.e. the transabled idiots, even if there is research to support that they may or may not exist?
Do I think Conservatives will do that?
I know the answer is no. I just thought I'd put it out there.
Yeah, I don't think so.
They're not Jeremy Corbyn Labour Party.
Yeah, I'm not even sure Jeremy Corbyn can buy into that fucking bollocks. Transabled.
The Labour, if he won, we would lose so much. Did you? Right. Okay. So I mentioned earlier Diane Abbott on the other stream. She had a train wreck.
Yeah.
Oh,
she was talking about
absolute nightmare. I heard
she wanted to mention
that she actually uses the phrase social justice because that's what the Labour Party want to bring.
Not just that. She got asked about. She wanted like 10,000 police or 2,000 police or 2,500 police. How much would it cost? £250,000. Wait, what? For 10,000 police? Oh no, £85 million. Wait, what?
Fuck yeah, now.
There was a brilliant interview. there was a brilliant interview with her
You know what I would have
on
answered
ITV
with?
the other morning, and Piers Morgan just tore her to pieces.
Yeah,
Honestly, my answer, I wanted to ask her, do you even math, bro?
I'm fucking watching that Sargon video where he talks about Jeremy Corbyn will destroy Theresa May will destroy the Labour Party or something. I think it was that one where he's talking about he's talking over a fucking interview between Jeremy Corbyn and some news. The guy asks him, if we were to be fucking hit with a nuclear attack, right? What would you do? Would you?
It was Andrew Marr.
What would you call? Would you call them to arms? And he just completely avoided the question. And then I went on Facebook.
Yeah, he did that. He did that on every question. And Diane Abbott did the same thing. Dodged every major question thrown. It's a diversion tactic. He is a 100% pacifist.
Yeah.
It was confirmed with the Syrian airstrikes when Hillary Benn completely undermined him with his speech.
Yeah.
Corbyn would defund Trident. He would disarm our military. He would reduce the number of police. And yet at the same time, Abbott wants more police. I'm sorry, are we going for an authoritarian state or are we what? I'm confused here.
But then I put this on Facebook, right? Because there was some guy fucking posting up, pro Corbyn shit on Facebook. I was like, fuck's sake. So I responded with, I just put a comment down, something, right? And I brought that point up about the fact that he doesn't even know what to do with the nuclear strike situation, right? And I said something like, he can't even answer basic questions like that. And this fucking chick responded to me saying, oh, well, if you think fucking whether or not to launch nukes is a simple decision, that's fucking shame on you. And I'm like, we're talking about someone who wants to be the leader of our country at this point. Now, I don't necessarily agree with fucking all of the anti-Trump stuff, right? But there is a good chance he's a fucking lunatic. And there is a chance that if this whole North Korea thing kicks off, there will be the fucking situations where Jeremy Corbyn needs to have a fucking opinion on this stuff. He can't just sit there and say, fucking hell, man. He's the leader of the country.
You know how we were today given a 90 billion whatever bill for the divorce of in the EU.
Yeah.
Theresa May won't give them that, but I genuinely believe Corbyn would.
I don't know much
about
to
rejoin.
Yeah, you fucking.
The North Korea-US thing, I think there's a very simple solution. We get Kim Jong Chubby-un in a ring with a pair of 10-ounce gloves, and in the opposite corner, Donald Trump's wig.
I'd pay for that fight.
I'd pay for
I'm
that.
convinced the wig will eat him.
Forget Mayweather and McGregor, right? We got to do fucking Donald Trump and Kim Jong. So I thought fucking Kim Jong didn't I not see on the news the other day that Kim Jong fucking got assassinated though, like months ago?
Oh please! Couldn't cut through that whale blubber.
Wasn't that his cousin or something?
Was it his cousin?
Yeah, he was assassinated by some lady.
Wasn't it a South Korean pop star or something? It was someone famous, some famous Korean woman.
Something like that, or she was a model or something. I don't quite remember.
It was just up in the a few months ago. I used to fucking go into the gym at like fucking 6:45 in the morning. So it was 6:45 in the morning. There was no sound. I was tired as fuck, and I just saw something to do with North Korea, something to do with Kim Jong Un, and fucking assassination. And I just assumed up until this whole up until the US North Korea thing, I just assumed that he'd been fucking assassinated and it was all done.
If Kim Jong-un and Donald Trump got into a ring and fought, I want Donald Trump to come out to the song "America, fuck yeah," and then I want Kim Jong-un to come out to "I'm so lonely."
Yeah.
No, he should come out to "I kill people."
God,
guns don't kill people. I kill people with guns. Pow.
No, guns don't kill people. My SAM sights kill people as I stand in front of anti-aircraft guns.
That is a fucking hardcore way to go, though, to be fair. If I get executed, I want it to be like that. That is badass.
That was one of the rumors, one of the many rumors of how he has decided to execute people and not just feeding to very hungry dogs. These very small, tiny, hungry generals.
What he should do is that
he have ribbons for military service, but have done no real military service.
He should just throw them in one of the workers' factories, give everyone cutlery and say dig in, and then problem solved. I'm sure they'd appreciate the meal.
You know, I think they would. I'm sure it's going to be pretty lean meat as well.
Yeah, I imagine they eat quite well.
Yes.
Fucking hell. So,
Well, someone just killed this stream. Who
English.
did that?
English. How's your
It's the second time you've done
how's your hemorrhoids coming on, man?
Oh, they're doing just fine. Thankfully, your mother managed to suck most of them out of my asshole.
She said she was going to do that.
That's
She came around on
that's
time.
exactly
She was on
what I
time.
always
Yes.
wanted to talk about. I mean, hemorrhoids is such a good subject. I just, it's so intellectually stimulating.
You've invited me in Trash Alert. You didn't bargain for intellect. Let's be honest.
There was
be honest, I didn't
silence.
ask
I
for
thought,
it.
here's what I'll do. I'll just say something shocking.
Yeah, you'll insult me with my hemorrhoids.
Yeah.
Oh, did you have you been getting local MP pamphlet councillor things in the
Yes.
post?
Nope.
I
Yeah,
got
even
one.
where I live.
I got one with a spelling mistake. I was so happy.
Now, we've had one from the Green Party, and that's it.
Was it on recycled paper?
I think it might have been, actually. I don't know. It went straight in the recycling bin.
I was from the Labour Party, and when they wrote government a few times on this page, all spelt correctly except for the one in the biggest possible writing, where it was govern meant. It
Fucking,
didn't belong, and it made me
They
laugh
just-
so much.
they spasticated themselves.
I
That's
think
right.
I'll
Lead
put
with your strongest foot.
it right next to me. It's beautiful. It makes me laugh when I'm not drinking.
I'm drinking. I have whiskey.
I would drink actually, but the bottle of rum it's on the other side of the room, and that's at least 2 steps behind me.
That's at least 3 energy drinks for you.
I know, you just have to get yourself a wheelchair so you can wheel yourself across to it.
Or one of
Up
those.
until very recently was using one, and she had to give it back to the hospital. And I was like, no. What we say is, we say we buckled the wheels, and that it's not fit for service, and then I get to go around the house on the back 2 wheels all day long. I don't see what the problem is. I was gonna, use it. We have a
Correct,
disabled
Matthew.
ramp to get outside the house. It takes 30 minutes to walk downtown. We live on a hill. I could get down there in 5.
Oh, it's
I
kind
reckon I
of
should get some
scary.
wheels on the bin.
You know,
I actually went down that hill on that wheelchair though. I almost came off as well. That is terrifying.
because I had to use a wheelchair for a while because I had an Elizabeth frame on my leg, which is like an external fixator with like metal rings and pins going through.
Oh, my sister
Your
had
leg?
that when she shattered her ankle.
Yeah, this was for the Sharko I've got in my foot, and you can't
yeah.
really walk on it. So yeah, I had to use a wheelchair if we went out anywhere. And I feel really sorry for people that have to use a wheelchair all the time.
Oh well, she's lucky. She's hobbling now, which is good at least.
Yeah, but nothing is designed to be wheelchair friendly, and people ignore you as well because you're not at
British
high level.
paths and roads, especially. British paths and roads, especially. Ours here keep sort of changing a lot between concrete square blocks and tarmac all the time, and the square blocks are not level at all.
No.
It's pretty fucking funny where I live because in the main like town centre or back home, fucking where I came from, in the town centre there's like really old school cobbles and shit, and
We've got those.
they fucking all the like because it's like a retirement town majoritively. You just get fucking old ladies falling over all the time.
I feel like you're describing the town I currently live in.
Are you two near each other?
Fucking
I'm not
not
even kidding.
with it.
Are you in southeast Kent?
No.
Then you're okay. I grew up in Surrey.
Southwest,
Completely
southwest.
different.
Yeah.
I grew up in Surrey, so it's a little bit different.
Yeah. No, I was fucking right on the other side of the country. I got a friend in Kent.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Hey, is someone echoing? Is that just me?
It's probably me because I haven't got headphones on.
Oh, right.
Ugh, insensitive bastard.
There's a sign for Kent. It says the Garden of England, and I used to tell people that that's a little bollocks because even the ground force team couldn't fix this.
I'm trying to remember what fucking
Old joke.
Well, maybe they were just trying to grow shit.
Actually, that's interesting. The job centre almost sanctioned me once, as in suspended job seekers allowance, which, considering how much people want to cut themselves in Dover job centre, I don't live in Dover. Because it's the only one nearby. Honestly, it's just the only one in like 50 odd miles or some shit. That I thought Dover was a cesspit, and I found it fascinating that Dover Castle was in better condition than the residents. And they threatened to sanction me for that, for saying that I thought Dover needed to be leveled and started again.
What the fuck?
Hey, to be honest, that would have created jobs. Abandoned office build tower. I'm like, I'm sorry, you've got this massive building here, structurally sound. Use the bloody thing. Put the homeless in there, for God's sake, or teenage parents.
Canterbury, that's where my mate lives near. I think Canterbury, just looked
Oh, I've got one friend there, former content creator, Mim Headroom. He's in that area.
Former?
Well, he's focusing on his PhD for the next few years.
Oh, fucking hell.
He's doing some
I live in
social
the
science crap.
I live in the magical world of Lincolnshire, where there's nowhere but fucking forests and fields for miles.
Don't worry, in a few years' time, it will be leveled for housing.
That's fine. In a few weeks' time, I won't be here anymore.
Oh,
Where you
you're
going?
fucking off to abroad, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm fucking off to Poland.
Zabrovka goes very nice with grape juice. I used to work with a lot of Polish people, and they gave me so many bottles of that crap. And one gave me a bottle of something called Soplika. It is, oh my god, that is the most vile stuff I've ever had in my mouth ever.
Well, you're yet to have, don't speak too soon, because you're yet to have English's penis there.
I don't think the penis is the offensive part, it's what comes out of it.
I don't know, this is English.
Why am I getting like
I don't
fucking
know, man.
masqueraded as a sex offender?
You're just so easy. It's just so easy when you all these jokes you make. You just
I
fucking
know.
ask for it. You ask
I
for
don't fucking paint myself in a nice way.
I'll be honest, you're fine. You'll make it on YouTube as a massive star, I promise.
No, I'm
Just
just
keep
going to be
being
remembered
this
as
homoerotic thing.
I'm going to be remembered as that one guy that jokes about Somalian children running through landmines and fucking goats and shit.
Oh my god! Didn't we before the last stream? It was suggested. Didn't you say something about dealing with the orphan issue by having them work as?
Yeah. in my first stream this morning, I said we should deal with the orphan issue the same way and the migrant issue at the same time, where we get a bunch of pretty white kids and then put rectal landmines in their butts and then send them into the migrant camps.
Hey, soon as they're white, I reckon all the social justice warriors would be up for that. You know, I reckon you.
Exactly.
I don't think
He
you find
also
that problem.
suggested that have them go through fields to look for landmines.
Exactly. See, this is the only
To
reason.
which I suggested that if they get to adulthood, they get to live life for free.
What it should be is that they get paid to go through each landmine field, but every time they make it, they get paid, and then they can use that money to buy like armor or dogs or, other small children.
You want to make these kids' lives into a fucking Survivor, fucking side scroller video game, is what you're saying.
I will tell
they don't get a treasure chest at the end to go through and decide on what they get their supplies with.
No, you're right. They get to go home and go to sleep. That's good enough.
Okay.
Perfect. Their home happens to be like the ditch next to the landmine field.
Yeah, exactly. Their home is basically a tent camp before the next
No,
one.
I'll tell you where it is. Is where that fucking fire festival was supposed to be. That's
Oh my
their home.
god!
That's the end goal. We're going to reenact D-Day on that island.
I tell you what, those tents did look rather nice though.
Yeah, they do, but they're supposed to be like super glamorous glamping tents, and they're actually the tents that the US military use for like fucking helping refugees or something. They're like emergency shelter tents.
There
It's
are
complete fucking shit show.
there are victims of warlord war crimes in fucking Northern Africa that are looking at the fire festival and going, "Whoa, fucking hell!"
There's a bullet there.
Yeah.
5 minutes of internet a day, and they're
Thank God I
sympathising.
wasn't born rich.
Oh,
enough to-
rule, you conned so many people.
Fucking hell. Just imagine if he did that back in the days he was beefing with 50 and that would have been fucking...
I bet he wished he was transabled right now. He's trans-festivaled.
Yeah. He was
I identify as a successful creator.
I identify as, I don't know, something that I'm not. That's how it goes, right?
A squid.
Pretty much, yeah.
I'm Cthulhu King, motherfucker. Get it right.
If you have to identify as something, then you don't already identify as something. So you're
I
not that thing.
identify as right. There we go. I'm correct. There we go. Something I'm not.
I identify as an emotionally stable and reasonable person, but it fucking doesn't happen.
Dude, you're going to Poland. We know that's wrong. Actually, which part are you going to?
Warsaw.
Gay.
Fuck you.
Is your missus moved out there now?
Yeah, she went. She went at the 23rd of April,
Oh, fucking hell.
and I'm going at the end of.
Was this
May.
3 years ago? Like the last time you had sex?
No, the last time I had sex was 2 months ago. The last time I had sex with a dude was 3 years ago.
Ah, see, this you mentioned in the last stream, and you weren't specific.
Yes, I haven't molested a man for 3 years. A woman's been quite recent.
Congratulations.
2 months.
Thank you. I caught her myself.
2 months. Didn't you like fucking give her a goodbye shag or something? What's going on here? What's wrong?
No, I broke her like a month before she left.
You couldn't get her up, get it up.
No, I broke her. We had to go to hospital and everything.
Get fucked.
No, seriously. They reckon she's got a little tear because of
A little
stuff.
tear that lasts a month.
Dude, it's
Yeah,
not a
she's
little tear.
terrified.
Cut her open in the side and stick it in.
I tried to be gentle with that knife, okay?
Fucking hell. I've never done anyone in that bad.
I would make the tiny penis joke now, but I don't really think I should be the one to make it.
You've got like 6 much longer than average penises hanging off your face anyway, so like I wouldn't say much longer, but at least slightly longer than the average penis. I reckon you get away
I'm
with
so
that.
glad that my assumption that this would devolve into some kind of sex talk was true.
You fucking knew it was.
It wouldn't.
Don't.
This is purely because of English.
I'm trying to think in my head, can I bring this back to transabled somehow?
No, you fucking can't.
You kind of can, because there are people who have the fetish for amputees and stuff.
Oh god, yeah,
So-
there's even subsections.
so my
right, okay, I've been trolled
Okay.
by housemate. Who put amputee midget porn on my computer, and then put gangbangs on and locked me out of my computer with the loudest audio of a midget dwarf, like with no limbs, being pummeled by these massive black cocks. And I'm like, I think I'm going to throw up. She's being violated. I can't. Is she enjoying that? I swear she's being spit roasted and tripod and whatever else. It was. Oh god.
It's never good when you can't tell whether they actually enjoy it. Or
I'm
not.
getting Vietnam flashbacks here.
Okay, I've put a song in the chat. Just give it a quick listen.
No.
Oh, you'll love it.
No. Have you ever heard? There was a fetish I remember hearing about called puppet porn, and there was actually a pornography of a woman getting fucked by a puppet dog with a puppet felt cock.
Yeah.
Fuck off! I'm not putting that song on.
2 Girls, 1 Cup song.
The title gave it away straight away.
The title.
No. It's
Not
funny.
happening.
It's genuinely funny.
I'm not listening to that.
I'm out also. Maybe if I'm having a dark day, one of them dark days that you get.
It's so funny.
Maybe after the stream, I'll have a little listen.
Good,
Not
and then you'll
yet.
regret not playing it on the stream.
What I'll do, I will put it in. I will put it in the chat so people can click on it and have a listen for you.
Yes, and then people can listen to it and tell you it's fucking funny. At
I
least
don't
I
care
hope
if it's
so.
funny or not. I'm just not going to stop midstream to listen to a song.
Well, you should.
Fucking, if you didn't listen to
Hashtag
the give,
professionalism.
if you didn't listen to the fucking Give Me Compliment song, then you ain't listening to the 2 Girls, 1 Cup song. The Give Me Compliment song was fucking dope.
It was weird.
That was the most fire mixtape of whenever that was released, 1980.
19 what?
80.
Jesus.
I don't
The world didn't exist before I was born, which is 86.
I don't know if that's true. I completely lied.
You bastard. You're English. We don't lie.
That's how super skeptical, super rational people work on the internet. You just lie.
Just lie. And the
Say
thing is,
what
everyone
you want
Facts,
and then
but
correct it later.
something, okay? Now I'm going to start some shitty drama that doesn't need to happen. Have Danny Quartz make a video on me.
Oh, fucking! If Danny Cox makes a video on you, I guarantee it's shit. It's fucking. It's
Honestly, I don't really pay much attention to response videos on me. I have got them now, and I'm going to go through them at some point. But when they're 30, 40 minutes long, it's like,
I'd love to hear him. I'd love to hear. I'm just not big enough yet. I've only got like fucking 383, I think, subscribers. So
well, it took me to get to as many subs as I have now to even get response videos on me.
yeah,
It really wasn't. I didn't get them earlier on.
I tell you why.
At all.
I tell you why Danny made his video on me is because I responded to him a while back. He made a video on Irate Bear, and I responded to him a while back because it was fucking shit. The video was shit, and I tweeted at him everything, and he definitely saw it because fucking he's tweeted about it loads of times, and he blocked me like 10 minutes after the video was released.
Right.
He then unblocked me, and then like a few weeks later or whatever, when it had all calmed down and he forgot about it, and then I kept seeing his tweets pop up, and he would like reply to Michael Roll. There was Tim tweeted out a picture of my avatar and said, "Oh, fucking, you know, this is literally a trash can. Can they get any crappier?" And who's there replying? Who's there replying to him? Danny Corks saying, "Oh, this guy actually responded to one of my videos. His ideas are as garbage as his avatar." I'm like, okay.
I like your avatar, so don't take any shit from that.
Ah, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Some guy said that I was fucking I was a good drawn trash can. I was like, you must be out your mind.
No, it looks like someone drawn in paint, but I like it.
It is drawn in paint. Yeah, that's true. But then another tweet from fucking Michael Rollins. He's there replying to it, and another guy. What was his fucking name? That Tom Avella tweeted about me. And
dude,
again, I've never even
interacted with a single one of those dumb fucks.
Oh, for some reason they just love the bin, mate. They love the bin.
Well, after seeing Trash Alert have so much fucking beef with so many people, I tried to pick on Kevin Logan, and I put the tweet in the conversation, but he actually liked it, which was sad. Seriously.
But then the reason I think that I finally pushed him over the line.
Logan, what the fuck is that?
It's my favorite GIF ever. He actually fucking liked it, and it really disappointed me.
He did. He liked it.
But I genuinely think the final thing that pushed Danny over the edge was fucking Charming Man tweeted about him or something, and I literally just said he's a spineless wanker because he had blocked me and whatever, ignored my video and sent all these tweets. Next thing I know, 3 days later, after calling him a spineless wanker, I've got my own video.
Nice.
But surely he'd respond to fucking the R8 Bear video. Nope. He picked the fucking video from months ago.
So your target, you know.
Fucking hell. What a fucking knob.
I can't believe you liked that. I reckon Kevin Logan only chose me because in my video where I talk about how I don't condone violence, I mention him specifically and being a part of the anti-potato crowd.
The anti-potato crowd.
That's a fucking good tweet. I like that.
Yeah.
He's actually replied to you as well.
He's actually trans potato.
That made me genuinely laugh. It's fucking pretty accurate, though.
Yeah.
Maybe not so pink.
I'm still triggered that he did an entire video without a beard for me. So instead of getting, a glorious beard responding to me, I get fucking double chin.
I still got to watch that video. I'm going to watch that video. I can't wait.
His chins look like that fucking turkey genderless thing.
What was the likes to dislikes ratio on it like?
I know most people like his stuff these days. I didn't pay attention to it. He has quite a decent following, so I'm sure it's more liked. Mostly because nobody responds to those videos, his Manosphere videos. They're just very
shit.
Well, they're very similar. I mean, they're funny. I have to admit, they're all very funny.
Yeah, I've had some fun with Kevin Logan in videos. I haven't ever gone after him.
I still love the way that, and I was talking to Bearing on Skype about it earlier. I still love the fact that he's able to use Tim Blake's autist comments in virtually every video. Just insert Tim Blake saying that was dripping with autism.
Yeah, they're fucking brilliant.
I need it.
Did you see his video today where he put in?
Yeah, I did.
About fucking Steve Shives having more views than Francesca Ramsey, and then he put Steve Shives in going, "Get or like fuck off with that" or something like that. And it was fucking funny.
That was good. Oh, that was beautiful.
Also, he says "ouch" like a British man. I thought he was going to be like "ouch."
We were talking about the video he did yesterday about that guy who said he was gonna find all the channels and get some evidence about Bering's bullying, and I'm like, the only way he's gonna do that is if he actually creates and manufactures brand new channels.
Yeah.
He says it wouldn't surprise him if he did.
That'd be fucking interesting to find out there.
What did you think about the whole suit yourself? Who's back on YouTube, by the way?
Thank God.
He got a ban for. He basically had an entire collection of videos for law enforcement lawyers with regards to a rather unsavory person.
It pissed me off so much that I actually made a Patreon and started donating to him now, because I know it's like it's his full thing, isn't it? And that really pissed me off. He tried to do something good. He tried to genuinely.
He did, and he did a really good thing as well.
So I thought, fuck it.
And that's that. Irate Bear made a video. A few of us mirrored it because it's the right thing to do with people like. It's not because it's employment; it's because he did actually do a good thing. I got people commenting saying, "Oh, get rid of that fucking gobby fuck." This isn't because he did something wrong or anything. This is because he did something right. You prick.
It baffles me though that the people that are trying to do stuff to help get penalised.
Yeah, where's Daddy at 5?
There's something really wrong there.
The people who, it's very interesting that when people do that does happen, those that would ordinarily criticize people like Suit or hell even us go oddly silent.
Yeah.
Like
I don't get any criticism.
I'm not saying I want them to virtue signal or anything. Just maybe just say, yeah, I don't support this. Or actually, no, fuck it, virtue signal, come do it.
Yeah, when Fisty had a fucking strike, everyone was hashtag free Fisty on all sides of the fence.
Yeah.
As soon as it's fucking Sue, let's watch Fisty make fun. It's like you were saying earlier about that stream she did with Woolly Bumblebee, where Woolly Bumblebee was making all the concessions, and Fisty just fucking wouldn't. She's just that kind of person.
I think I told Miss she had no boyfriend about this, where I think I even said it then. It was just Wooly sucking on Christie's clit.
Yeah, you said that at the beginning of the last stream. Ugh.
Yeah, I did. I wanted to cringe everyone out.
Yeah,
it was pretty disgusting.
You wait until you hear in my next video. The very first thing I say that'll make you like shudder properly.
I can't wait. Although a good thing on that Daddy 05 thing, apparently he might get done for tax fraud as well, because the last time CPS investigated them, they didn't know about the videos because he didn't put it down as a source of income. So he's earned almost $1 million without it being taxed.
I did wonder.
There's at least 300 grand there he owes them then.
Hey, Omega, I assume you make some money out of YouTube. How does it come with tax and that? Do you like have to declare it and like fucking?
I'm self-employed in real life. So YouTube doesn't. I don't pay. YouTube pays me the amount that I'm owed, and I pay tax on that. But in UK, you earn with YouTube. I wouldn't have to declare it unless I earned about £3,000.
Right, fair enough.
But it won't matter. I'm going to declare it anyway because I'm doing my tax returns soon. So yeah. I don't earn anywhere near enough to pay taxes. I'm like hand to mouth. That's my existence, and that's mostly because the dickhead who doesn't pay me on time. Last year, I spent 7 months paying maximum bank charges. Hell, even this month, I've got to pay a massive bank charge because the same dickhead did not pay me on time.
Yeah, what do I?
That's just a consequence of being self-employed.
Yeah,
fortunate. And the horrible thing is that I have to use any money I make off YouTube to pay bank charges rather than use it to improve the channel or
energy drinks,
anything else. Really, it's just unfortunate. Well. If there are only old people here, so the best drugs you're going to get are sedatives and laxatives, and I don't like either. I don't need either.
I imagine quite a lot of old people might have Viagra stashed somewhere.
I live near Pfizer that makes it fresh. Why would I want to take it from the old people when I can go straight to the source?
Because you can watch the look of disappointment on their faces whilst you take it from their crippled hands.
No. I switch it for a blue Smartie. Watch the disappointment as they realize their cock's not going anywhere. The old man.
I just want to feel young again.
I don't want to insult old people here, but the idea of an old guy pulling his tidy whities out and just looking down at me like, "Oh," I'm sorry to all the old men who have erectile dysfunction.
It's probably the only way they can feel their pulse anymore.
Oh God. Oh, am I still alive?
Yeah.
Penis isn't telling me. Oh, it's terrible. I feel terrible.
I can imagine them sitting there just really depressed, and then like the sexy nurse walks by and bends over and he sees down a cleavage and he's just slapping his dick like, come on.
It's like the Quagmire thing. He gets the paddles out and starts electrocuting his junk to get it up. Because Lois calls him a friend and he doesn't get it up. He gets the needles out, the adrenaline, nothing's happening. Oh no. No. Oh, fuck that. Oh dear, oh dear. But if you can't get your penis up, you are transabled, of course. Trans erect.
You've got to just cut the right chord. That's the trick.
Trans erect. I may not have an erect penis, but I like to think I have an erect penis.
If you're using a force, you can push it inwards, and then you can be transsexual.
God. That makes me cringe. I remember a kid, right? There was this kid who lived on my street when I was about 15. He had a few older brothers, and we were messing around. And next thing you hear this scream and the sound of a drill, and we're like, "Oh God, what's he done?" He'd aimed the drill with the drill bit at his cock, and his cock wrapped around the drill bit.
Why?
His dick looked like a turkey Twizzler.
Oh my God, please. I'm getting a boner. I don't like getting boners live.
He's now 15 years older, and he has 5 kids. Someone accepted Someone accepted his turkey Twizzler cock 5 times.
Do you think he has to actually he has to have them stand like doggy style, and then he has to twist his body around on hands and feet, jumping around like a gymnast, trying to corkscrew it in.
Yeah, bring the whole new meaning.
He's basically breakdancing around their body to get inside. Yeah, he screws himself in. It made me cringy as hell. And then when I checked him up recently and found out he had all those kids, I was like, "You gotta be kidding me! I'm 31."
You know that scene right at the start of Bruno where he's fucking Bruno's shagging that midget like boyfriend he's got, or that pygmy boyfriend he's got, and he literally picks him up and just spins him around on his cock by his ass. Do you reckon that's what happened with that fucking turkey Twizzler penis?
Oh God!
He just has to get a girlfriend or something and just fucking.
I assume that he doesn't masturbate. He just puts a bit of cork on the end and just pulls it off. I try not to overthink these things, as it's not my penis and it cringes the hell out of me. In fact, it's like the whole. He has all those kids. He has a partner, and I'm here, and I'm like, I'm not defective. What the hell am I doing wrong? I don't want 5 kids though, but I do not want kids.
Oh, okay, fucking that. Fuck that.
No, thank you.
Now, I've had loads of stick in the past for saying that I never want children, and I'm 38 now, and I still get people going, "Oh, well, you might change your mind."
Well, you never know. I mean, you might just meet the right. Oh, you've already got a man, so
yeah.
Yeah, so that's fucking R.I.P. then.
Speaking of fucking up penises, what really bothers me is like that porn where they stick metal rods down the people's dicks.
Sounding.
Whoa! What have I come into?
Oh, trust me, this is the highlight.
You turned up at the right time.
We're talking about willies.
Okay.
Spasticated willies.
Right.
Nice to meet you, by the way.
It's nice to meet you too.
Hi, Mel. This is my very favourite sandwich wench, by the way.
We can go back to talking about sticking fucking orphans with landmine butts, if you want.
Hang on. I swear at one point you guys changed that to goats and give them to
it was goats.
Demographic.
It was goats originally. Yes, originally it was deal with ISIS by putting landmines in goats' asses and then sending the goats to ISIS. And then we changed it to orphans because we wanted to solve 2 problems instead of just 1 problem.
Oh yes, of course. You really are humanitarians.
Yeah.
Wait,
I try to be pragmatic.
I have a solution for like a non-violent solution to all the world's problems. I suggest that we invest in force field bubble technology, and anytime anyone is like problematic, we just pop them in a bubble.
I like the sound of that. Actually, you can do that.
Non-violent though. Non-violent. I mean,
It's not violent. You're just popping them in a bubble.
Okay, fine.
you know,
Tell you what,
boring.
tell you what,
Actually,
we'll come to a compromise. We'll replace the bubble. We'll replace the bubble with a
Right.
pit of angry badgers.
oh god, you can't put people in a bubble though. With a you can get people stood in the middle of one of those washing up liquid things, and you just lift the bubble and done.
Look, badgers are funner, okay? Let's just agree.
Funner, yeah.
Funner.
Funner.
You even English, bro?
I was raised. I went to public school in England. No, I was not.
Inquisitor can't speak English, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
can't. Fuck you. You didn't invite me to this for my fucking mind. You invited me this for exploding sheep and small children.
I invited you for your body.
He invited you because you asked. To be fair,
At just a point, you did, didn't you?
I did. Oh shit, yeah, I did. Look.
yeah, we begged our way onto this stream. English,
No,
we're not fucking real enough.
No.
Oh,
I
wait.
asked. He extended the invitation to me, and you immediately went, "Yes, I'll
Yeah.
be there."
Yeah, I did.
I was quite happy for you guys to join. Actually,
Oh, thanks, man. I've
It's
never
my
been
pleasure.
told that before in my life.
I need to kick him now just before he starts crying. Oh, I'm so glad we're off the subject of penises. I really am.
Speaking of
I know.
penises,
Yeah. What are you doing, Mel?
Me. Currently I'm sitting in the car. I'm just,
You rebel, you.
I think,
I know.
judging from your webcam, you're about to be raptured.
I'm about to be. Oh my
No,
god!
that's not till after the stream. I promised I'd rapture that after the stream.
Oh my god! I didn't realize that my camera was on. Sorry.
Oh yeah. You've been looking up your nostrils the whole time.
And-
Nice job.
And
No,
occasionally the glint of your glasses.
that's the worst angle. Everyone knows.
I
that.
don't know.
You
I
know
don't
it.
know. You could fit
Fuck
stuff up there.
Oh my god! You hold your camera like either dead on or above that now.
I should have presented you to everyone when I said that.
Oh my god! And it's low lighting as well. It's dark and it's
Dude,
like,
that lighting looked great.
No, it didn't.
Heavenly.
It's fine.
It looked great because it was so bad.
You spared us seeing all
Well,
of your.
my non-existent YouTube career is over. But
Hey, you do good videos and you make great sandwiches.
yeah, I do okay videos. I usually just sort of mess around with musical instruments. I did one with an accordion once. That was good. But
That's cool.
then, yeah, I made some LGBT positivity stuff recently.
Oh god, why would you do that? Why would you enable the LGBT people? God.
Don't let those faggots have ammunition.
LGBT community. Blair said it's evil, and as Blair says, we're not all a hive mind, but we should agree
Oh
with
my
it.
god, that was so funny. If anything, that just proves to me that she's very much very much sort of a bitch.
Well, the thing is, she says we're not a hive mind, and I really agree with that and stuff like that. But then what she expects everyone to agree with her is if we're like a hive mind. And
Yeah.
no, you told us not to be. So
I was so hoping that she would have Gazi Kodzo on her channel. I don't care much for the debates because I've seen her one with like ContraPoints and it wasn't exactly great. And I just think the conditions that Black Hitler had were amazing. And the fact, and even if this had gone through, it would have been a train wreck. And I wanted to see that.
But I mean, of course, all my arguments against Blair are going to be moot because, she has lovely lighting and makeup, and I just showed myself looking.
I was talking to Mockingbird about this, and he said that he personally felt that as far as trans women go, you are the not only passable, but the best looking.
Aww,
I agree with him because you perform your womanly duty to perfection.
Okay.
Are you triggered yet?
Even stuff
Oh, I don't know if she's there anymore.
images.
I think it's that car Wi-Fi.
I think she's got horrific. I think Mel's got terrible signal from her car.
I think she's got internet aids.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, you can. Okay. Really sorry. I feel like my voice
That's
cuts
right.
out
You
and-
apologize to the men here.
Yes, we're such superior beings that are bigger than
Well, I like. There's a meme. There's a fantastic meme, a gender one going on. I saw on Twitter that had like had this person with Tumblr on their head, and it had there are many genders on a spectrum. Then there was one with like a rational thing that said there are two genders, and then there was one with Islam that says there's one gender as women are objects. I actually thought that was quite funny.
Get it? Yeah, get it. Fucking hell. Sick.
Speaking of the LGBT positivity videos and stuff, I don't know how, but that like kindled a kind of friendship between me and Sevi Rose. Do you know her?
Sevi's cool. Yeah, Sevi's cool.
Okay. So like a couple of days ago and stuff, I had TERFs getting at me, so like saying, "Oh, you hate lesbians," and like my position has always been that preferences are important, and if a straight or lesbian or gay person, I nearly said guy, then lesbian guy, but no, but like if a straight, lesbian, or gay person is or isn't into trans people, that's their preference. It's their own orientation.
Yeah. Is this, by the way, related at all to the fact that when I saw you getting really upset on Twitter, I called you up on Skype anyway?
Yeah, a little bit, but like,
'Cause that stuff was pretty nasty.
oh my god, I've been dealing with that Miranda person recently as well. Just after they said that me wanting to be a mum was like a fetish and stuff, and that's like a whole other thing. But like with Sevi, basically, so I think she sort of like joined in on one of the threads or something, and they sort of like, oh no, that was it. Me saying the lesbian, like who lesbians like dates or doesn't date is their own business, is homophobic. And this I was told this, so like, and basically Sevi just so like said, well, yeah, I mean, I can understand that, and stuff. I mean, she's a lesbian herself, and she said, yeah, I can understand, you know, some people are probably going to be into it and some people are not, but that's, you know, their own decision and stuff. And then this other this other lesbian came up and said to Sevi that she wasn't a lesbian because she appreciated that there were other people like this.
Oh, lovely.
She was just
That's
like, her
amazing.
mind was blown. She'd lost her lesbianic status. Anyway,
Patriarchy.
TM.
Yep.
Every time I hear that word now, I just think of the Christy, or sorry, I beg your pardon, Fisty Splinters remix,
Fucking
where
heretic.
she's that fucking, what's it called? Really
Robust
challenge yourself.
feminist argument thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's it. Robust feminist
argument, yeah.
That's it. And she goes, patriarchy, 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 patriarchy.
I've looked at some of these supposed robust feminist arguments, and I've thought about making a video of one or two of the studies, and I'm like, nobody will watch me go through a feminist paper. They are so bad.
I did read a couple. I did scholar a couple and read through them. I just thought, this is like.
I found they're fantastic for bowel movements.
No, but you know, it got linked to like Christy in a way, like through Christiosity, and that's like.
Christiosti's all right. I mean, I've shit posted her a few times,
That's what I keep
and through
saying.
you as well, of course.
And she likes my poems.
And obviously, the only time she's actually addressed me is through you and Otterface, while you two are shit posting at me. So it's like, oh look, three bastards are man hating on me.
Yeah,
I
she's
didn't mind
totally
it,
down
shit
with the Ottoman Empire narrative.
I've been telling her for at least a year to make an Ottoman Empire video, but every time I do, she forgets and then gets caught up in other stuff, and I'm like, you know, eventually I'm just going to kill you.
But yeah, I've been making
Yummy.
poems a lot recently, and so I always send them to her. But my last one, I think, was there was once a man named Crowder whose head was full of chowder. His misinformation and bad citations, well, it made his fans cheer louder. So
Yeah. Yeah, that's not bad. There's a somebody wrote a fanfic of myself, Otterface, and Sugar Tits. Now, I protested quite a lot on Twitter about this and said, if I'm not fucking Sugar Tits, and I made it quite clear, literally fucking Sugar Tits, I'm gonna riot, protest, you know, I'm gonna cry. And he finished this book, and he finished the story. He was like, "You're inside her," so I read it. Sugar Tits kills me by sticking me in her vagina.
Dude.
that's just like the new American Gods episode. You watched that?
Yeah, I may have to get like Sugar Tits on a stream and have us read it, just for lols. Like, my channel turns 2 years old on the 9th.
I see that. Channel.
Yeah, I think I'm doing a stream. I think of just doing a stream then and just get a couple people and talk shit for a few hours. And I thought, if I can get Sugar Tits on, she and I can go through this. I'll message her later.
You're 2 years old and you're already into erotic fan fiction.
Dude, I've got 3 erotic fan fictions actually on my hard drive that were written about one about myself and a YouTuber called Positive Improvement. It's an old one though. I haven't read it in a while. One myself and Feminism is for Nobody, which is also quite old. And then obviously the more recent myself, Sugar Tits and Otterface.
Feminism is for Nobody hardly uploads anymore, does he? I don't think he ever did.
He started around the time I did, and he just become an edgelord, and now he's with his girlfriend, so I'm happy for him. You know, really good friends for a long time, actually.
Oh.
My original avatar had him in a cage in my arm, not Otterface.
I was about to say with the fan fiction, isn't that bestiality? But then I forgot you're a squid, so it's like a squid in art.
Cthulhu Kid, don't you dare trigger me like that, woman.
I'm sorry.
I will describe you.
I'm just a biological realist, you know.
I will not fuck you if you say it again.
And
I'm going to mute you so you don't say it.
Okay. So has anything else been happening? Or?
Well, Irate Bears uploaded a video that I'd quite like some clarity on.
Hang on, sorry, what? Who?
Irate Bear.
Is that cyborg bear guy?
It's titled Ranting Monkey. Oh, sorry. It says kicked my ass, and I liked it. I thought it said licked my ass, so that's my mistake. It's not so impressive anymore.
Right. Irate Bear is the one with the part cyborg bear avatar, yes.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Trash, did you watch that video? Yeah, I did.
Which one?
You have a channel?
Yeah, I have a channel. Yeah, the video I made today, the roasting one.
Yeah, we had a fucking go. I had a go at you for
Yeah,
it.
no, you said you'd loaded it. I didn't know if you'd heard it or not.
Well, I haven't. No, I haven't listened to it. No, I haven't had time.
Can you link your channel so I can actually check your stuff out?
Oh God. Okay.
I know. You're gonna get so many thumbs down.
Sorry about that. Had the window down.
Yeah, it's in the chat.
That's okay. I'm thinking that I might have to end this soon anyway because I'm getting extremely tired.
Yeah.
Hey, I noticed earlier.
Sorry?
I was on Rurik when we were looking at Rurik's channel. I'm the only person that's on his recommended channels thing, which I'm quite happy with.
Congratulations!
It's the first time I've ever seen. It's the first time I've ever seen myself on one. That guy we were streaming with earlier.
I have no idea who that is.
He was the host of the live stream.
I thought that was you.
No, that was
Rurik.
Rurik was the other guy.
I have no idea who that is.
Oh my God! If he sees this, he's going to be so upset.
I hope so. Did you guys want to show your channels before we end this?
Oh God,
yeah,
no.
Trash alert! Come see my trash. It's actually all right.
He was my very first
Probably
bum boy on YouTube, and I like him.
Add it to the description after this.
I promise you'll like it. Ish. You're definitely like one video, 1 minute.
1 minute of a video. Just not going to tell them which one.
All of
or
them.
which minute.
Any of them.
Fucking
Fucking watch my shit, guys. For fuck's sake. There you go. That's my shield done. I think I was polite. I think I killed it. I think I did it well.
Your channel so I can put it inside.
Nailed
Thank
it.
you.
Went across.
I'm convinced. So
Good.
Yeah.
Sick. Perfect.
It's sold, right?
That'll do. That'll do.
English.
Does anyone else
I
have shit?
I
Yeah.
make shit every week or two. I try to focus on making people laugh, and I talk a lot about small children running through landmine fields because shock humor is the best humor. Yay!
Lovely.
Totally.
Sold.
I'm
I'm
not very
sold.
good at shitting my shit. I just kind of lurk in
What
live
you should
streams
have
now.
what you should have said English was that you're only 6 subs away from 200, so help a brother out. I've just
Oh
noticed
fuck, I am. Yeah,
you're on 194. I'm only 15 away from 400.
yeah, man. I need to get some.
under 200.
I've got like 4 collabs planned, but we haven't fucking done anything yet, and it's killing
Oh,
me.
well, don't worry, English. You're going to be in the spaceship with me and Omegon and
Make
Ruri.
more videos, Melody.
Well, I don't know what to make. Well, I mean, I've got my microphone back, so I could do something. This is
That's-
piano.
Yay!
That spaceship better be called the SS Fuck Sauce.
Making mediocre videos with music sometimes is even more mediocre. I mean, my country album, which was like really bad audio quality, but hey, you know, sung in harmony with myself. That's like,
I went a whole year with really bad audio and somehow winged it.
I can't really tell whether mine's bad or not. I think it definitely could be better, but I don't know.
Well, it's always good to to think you can improve.
Yeah.
It's always good to do that.
I don't have a proper microphone, so I assume that I can do better. But yeah, it's fucking no one's complained so far. It's not Danny Cork's level, put it that way. Okay.
There's nobody wants to be Danny Court's level.
Nah.
so would any more of you superior guys want to shell your channels before letting the women speak? Or-
If you subscribe to me, I'll molest you.
Okay.
I just subscribe to you.
I'm gonna molest you so hard.
Attaboy. Ladies.
Well, yeah, my channel's just my name, Melody Dickens, but usually I'm more active on Twitter because I make comics, and the LGBT series that I make is, I don't know, the first story arc is coming to a close. It's about a TERF and a trans girl, but the TERF doesn't know the trans girl is trans, so that's interesting. And it's called Frank and Sylvie. You can find it on Twitter if you like dig underneath all my political crap. And yeah, like I said, it's coming to an, well, not coming to an end. I think I might make more of them after it, but basically, yeah, an event is happening soon where, and Sugar Tits is actually really interested to see the end, but you know, it's basically that big reveal moment. But I've said too much anyway and ruined it. But
Yeah,
yeah,
spoiler alert. God damn it.
what? I just said the big reveal. I didn't.
Oh, I don't want to see the big reveal yet. Wait till the after show.
And there is one comic that I kind of maybe like. I don't know if I'm in trouble over it, but there's a joke where basically the TERF sort of turns to it is, you know, they're playing Overwatch together, and the TERF says, "Oh, I'd be able to spot a trans person if they were in the room with me." That was the joke. And the next panel, Sylvie says, "Tracer's a cool character, isn't she?" I'm trying to trans Tracer, trying to imply something, and I have not implied anything. She just said that Tracer is a cool character, and if anyone were to infer that, well, that would be on them. But Tracer is totally trans.
Trace has a nice ass.
She does have a nice ass.
Clearly came from male genetics.
But anyway, yeah, so that's and you can always donate to me or whatever and save me from crippling debts and keep me making comics.
Isn't that just a part of our lives now, though? It's the next generation's fault.
Could I get a sad violin playing that while I ask while I show my PayPal?
Can you hear this scratching sound? It's really tiny scratching sound.
I'll actually get you an emotional song up if you want.
Yeah.
Hold on. Sad violin
people
make you emotional cry. Here we go.
You're about to put on that freaking Rick Roll song.
No, I'm not gay. Fucking hell. Here we go. Go on, Melody. It's all you. The floor's yours.
Burning old people, messed up.
There we go. There we go. I hope that was touching for the audience. I hope you take her plight seriously.
You know what?
And,
I can't compete with that kind of musical talent. I'm ending this. Fuck it.
All right. Thank you for having me on.
You're welcome.